Okay, true salary. Expected. Okay, yeah, because I guess just pick a player. Yeah, because otherwise it's going to get way too expensive. All right, so Durant. Let's try a lower player. Yeah, that way I can make all the moves realistic. I'm just going to keep this the way it is. We're going to select all the teams and advance. Yep, use the draft class. I'm not going to use any custom. I'm just going to use the players that are in the game already. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to about the trade deadline. So, yeah, for the injuries, I just do always have CPU adjust roster. All right, we're at the trade deadline. Let's look at the standings. No surprise, the Heat are at top. Let's see. Detroit's at the bottom. Utah's at the bottom of the West. And we got the Spurs on top with the Thunder, Lakers. I'm just going to go and do the contract extension to all the real players that need their contract renewed. All right, there are a few trades that happen at this deadline. I know that I think it was Mo Williams goes to the Clippers for Baron Davis. And of course, the New York's teams, well, it's still New Jersey. They're the other team that makes a trade. Let me see if I don't know if they make this trade here or in the offseason. I think it's in the offseason. The Celtics, yeah, because they trade Nate Robinson and Kendrick Perkins to the Thunder. I'll hold off on that trade. I think Paige Stojakovic, yeah, he's hurt anyway. Can't get him on the Mavericks. We're going to trade Darren Williams to the Nets. They're going to trade, oh, they can't trade him right now. Devin Harris. Oh, we're going to cancel that then. So just, yeah, they need, we'll make that in the offseason. Let's go to the Knicks. I think they offer Felton. This is for Carmelo. I think Billups is in it too. For Gallinari and Chandler, and I know Curry was in the trade. It was a 3-team trade. We've got the Timberwolves in it. I think, yeah, Corey Brewer, he goes to the Knicks. Curry goes to the Timberwolves. I got to find salary dumps. Let's see here. I might have to trade Turioff. I'm not sure. Or is it Shane Williams? I don't know. Okay, valid. We need to get rid of some players here. Mason Lee to the Knicks. Just a generic. I think Bachman goes back to the Knicks. Nope. Okay. I think he does actually. Okay, we'll put I'll put Turioff in the trade since he takes up more cap. We'll give him the other Williams. Okay, so that trade is good. Yeah, because they each have 15. So we're going to go ahead and accept. Oops. I think that was the main trades. And then I think, actually, the Knicks will get Linsanity. I think he's on the, yep, the Warriors. Jeremy Lin for, I'll just trade them like whoever, generic, just so they can be on the team. Yeah, maybe this guy. Yeah. Okay. I think that was all the trades made. So, I might put Patty Mills on the Spurs already. Let's see here. for a generic. I think that was all the trades at the deadline. I can't make the Darren Williams trade right now because there are too many injuries. Oh, there's Jeff Green for, yeah, since he's in the last deal, I'll just make that trade now. I think this trade happens in the offseason, but I'll just make it anyway. Kendrick Perkins and Nate Robinson, and we will trade, I guess, this guy, expiring contract. And that will complete, I think, all the trades. Yeah, so I will go ahead and back and simulate the rest of the season. All right, so we are here at the end of the season, and LeBron James has won the MVP. DeMarcus Cousins is Rookie of the Year. Manu Ginobili, 6-man. Dwight Howard, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved, Kyle Lowry. That's pretty accurate. Greg Popovich, Coach. I don't think there's any real executives. First team, Rose, Westbrook, James, Duncan, and Dwight Howard. We got Paul Gasol, Dirk, Durant, Rondo, and Wade as the second team. And here is the third team. How long's Kobe out for? Okay, day to day. He'll be healthy if they made the playoffs. The defensive teams and the rookie teams. All right, we're going to go ahead and sim the playoffs. And if it's like real life, it will be the Mavericks over the Heat, but we'll see. So far, they're both still in it. Uh-oh, it looks like Chicago's going to get in. Rose stays healthy in this alternative universe. So the Bulls make the finals instead, and it's the Rockets instead. Surprise. Make the finals, and they come back. They were down. Luis Scola is the MVP. Who else did they have? That is unbelievable. Because I think Yao Ming was pretty much done. Wow, no Tracy McGrady. So Kevin Martin, Luis Scola, Kyle Lowry progressing faster. An older Yao Ming, Chuck Haynes, Shane Battier. I mean, they got some depth, but this doesn't say like NBA Finals. I don't know what's going on here. That's crazy. Players that retired: Stackhouse and McDyess. A few notables. Stojakovic retired too. Oops, we want to go to staff. Don Nelson. Let's keep the logo of the Wizards the way it is. I don't think there are any new big rule changes that year. We're going to see who wins the draft. So that'll be the Pistons. So I think Kyrie was going to go first anyway. So they will draft Kyrie. I don't know if there's any real staff that needs to be resigned. I always feel like it's Popovich. Yep, Popovich is always on the last year of his deal on these sims. Go ahead and do that. I don't know where Budenholzer is. Is he an assistant on the Spurs? I think he is. Let me see if there's another vacant coaching position available. Is it D'Antoni there? No, it's Rick Edelman. He must still be on the Suns. Who they got? They still got Phil Jackson, the Lakers. Let me see here. Yep, they still got Phil Jackson. I don't know if there's any other notable ones. Mike Budenholzer. I don't think he goes to the Hawks yet, so I think I'll just keep it as is. Mike Malone is there. Oh, D'Antoni is a free agent. You know, I think because, yeah, Phil's on the last year of his deal, I will give, because I know he goes to the Lakers, so I will go ahead and, oh, he's not leave. I'm going to go ahead and sign D'Antoni for like a 2-year deal. If he stays, and then I'll just make Phil Jackson the head coach. Even though he was the GM there, I'll just make him the head coach. So he's going to sign with the Knicks, and you're going to sign. We override that. I don't think there's any other coaching openings really. Oh, the 76ers. I don't even know who was the coach at the time. We got Terry Scott's over here. Let me see the Trailblazers, because they need a. He's going to go coach there. Last year was deal Nate McMillan. Might go ahead and just get him right now. Terry Scott's. Where would McMillan go? I know he goes to the... he ends up coaching on the Pacers, I know. And it's the Trailblazers. They're going to sign him. Okay, we got our coaches all set up. So we're going to go to the draft. I'm going to try to get this down how they picked back then. So obviously Kawhi is going to go later in the draft. He did because people didn't expect him to be that good. So I think they're going to take Kyrie. Let me look at the point guard situation. Oh, they do have Rodney Stuckey. You know what? They're going to pick him. I think he would have gone #1 anyway. So even though Cleveland doesn't have this pick. So Kyrie Irving, the Kings. Who do the Kings pick? I feel like they pick a bust or something. Might give him like Bismack Biyombo for the heck of it. I don't know. I feel like it was a player they drafted that's not in the game. I could give him Isaiah Thomas. I think that's a little high. I'll just give him Bismack Biyombo because they would kind of make a dumb pick. The Jazz, ooh, they get a higher pick. I know they picked Alex Burke in real life. I don't know if they go with, I know Kemba Walker. Jazz usually pick pretty high. I don't know, they might go with Kemba Walker. Let me see who else they have. Yeah, because they're going to trade Darren Williams. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make that trade right now with the Nets. So Devin Harris and Derek Favors, my bad. Not Favors. I want to give them someone with a high contract. There we go. Okay. For trade material, I think that's good. Wow, the Nets have a lot of cap. I can squeeze in another one. Maybe not. Okay, let's go with this. They could go with Alex Burks. I think I'm going to go with Kemba Walker since they got a higher pick here. And I don't see the Bobcats anywhere, so in this alternative universe, I'm going to stick with Jonas Valanciunas as their pick. The Wolves, I think they picked like Derek Williams, who wasn't in the game. I'll give him Alex Burks since Utah's pick is out of the way. Let's see. Who would the Wizards pick? I might just give him Davis Bertans. The Bucks. Who did they pick? Could give him Kenneth Faried. I feel like a lot of these guys, they're kind of like, I guess it's all fake players down there. Okay, so I think a lot of those guys, they were like lower picks. So, oh, maybe Tristan Thompson. I'll give him Tristan Thompson because I don't see the Cavs anywhere. Let's go. Okay, so we got the Hornets. I think the Morris twins get drafted. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pick him. And then they'll get the other one. And then I know they get Vucevic. That's for sure. So we got the Cavs. So was it they could trade with the Bucks. So they get Tristan Thompson. Just put them on there anyway. I don't know who they're gonna pick. I might give them. I'll give them Isaiah Thomas. For the heck of it. The Rockets. They'll get Chandler Parsons. Warriors will get Klay Thompson as in real life. They get the steal. The Clippers. Where did Tobias Harris go? Didn't he go to the Bucks? I think he did. Or was he drafted by the Magic? I cannot remember. You know what? I can make a trade with the Bucks. So it's Tobias Harris. Yeah, I'll get this solved. I'll give him Kenneth Faried. And I think the rest are kind of trades. Bogdanovich is going to go to the Nets with the next pick. So I'm going to go ahead and make some trades. Since I don't think they would have made a good pick anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and trade up with the Thunder. I'm just going to go ahead and make that trade straight up. They're going to pick Reggie Jackson. They're going to get Bogdanovich. I see Jimmy Butler, so we're going to go with the Bulls just trading up anyway. That's fine. Close enough. Jimmy Butler. And they're going to take Kawhi. So they're either going to keep him or trade him, as in real life. So we're going to... I think that's all the real people. Oh, we got Corey Joseph down here. Did he start with the Spurs or the Pacers? I don't remember. I'm going to go ahead and trade this pick anyway to the Spurs. They're going to go ahead and take Corey Joseph. I don't see any other real people, so I can go ahead and simulate to the end. We're going to go ahead and sign these draft picks real quick. Go through there. And for the team options, I just went ahead and accepted for all the players that are real and declined for all the fake players. Some of them had player options, so they declined. I accept the offers because it's just easier to just trade them instead of trying to find them wherever in free agency. And then I'll do all the qualifying offers for the same real players. And then for the free agents, I'm going to go ahead and re-sign all the real players that have bird rights. Even if they switch teams, it's just easier to just sign them and then I can just trade them to the team that they're going to go to, or I think they go to, depending on how the history has changed. So, and then I will go to the trade screen. And then some of the players don't have bird rights, but I know that they go and switch teams. So I'm going to go ahead, since they have the cap, I'm going to put David West on the Pacers like in real life. I'm going to hold off on J.R. Smith because I know there's a little bit of a cap issue. So I'll go ahead and put Kirilenko on the Wolves. I'm going to go ahead and start making some trades that did happen. I think the 76ers keep the team as is right now. I know that, Vucevic does go to the Magic, pending that Dwight Howard trade. I think Jared Wallace stays there for now. I know he gets traded to the Trailblazers. I think it's the next year. I know this is one of the big trades. So Andrew Bogut goes to... I could do a what-if scenario here. But I think I'm just going to make the regular trade because I know that they were thinking about offering Curry. I think I'm going to go ahead and trade for Ellis. I don't know if there were other players in the deal. From my memory, maybe Charlie Bell, but I'm just going to keep it as is and make that trade. All right, so the next team, I don't know if, I think Korver gets moved, or did he come from the Jazz? Oh, he already came from the Jazz, so I think he stays put. Unless he goes to the Hawks. Not 100% sure. We'll get back to that. The Cavs. I think they keep the team as is. Actually, I'm going to make this trade because they had Isaiah Thomas. There were a few moves I wanted to change, and that was, if I can remember, where did Tristan Thompson go? Oh, I think the Clippers were involved because of, anyway, they had that pick. Oh yeah, I remember. So Tobias Harris, and then the Bucks were involved. Tristan Thompson. I'm going to go ahead and make this swamp. I'll go ahead and put, I guess I'll put Isaiah Thomas on the Clippers. I think I'm going to trade him anyway. Let's see. I know Ryan Hollins goes to the Clippers as well. Let's go ahead and trade for some cap. relief. Let's see if Boston makes a move. I think they stay put. Because of salary reasons, I might have to make this Ray Allen trade early. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think they get rid of Mike Miller. It might have to be a 3-team deal. I don't know. Did they get Eddie House? No, he was already there. I think Joel Anthony has to be in it to make the salaries work. I'm going to have to wait on this. Oh, never mind. Not bad yet. We want to make a trade with the Grizzlies, maybe? I don't know. Let me hold off on that, actually. I want to make it a 3-team deal so I can squeeze some of these other players onto the Heat. So they're going to go there. They're going to stay put. I'll see if I can move him to the Rockets. Yep, that will work. I'm going to go ahead and make this deal. I know that some of these other players will be moved, like Miller. I think he goes back to the Grizzlies. So I'll just go ahead and make it. I'll do like a little 3-team swap because I think he goes. Mayo goes to the Mavericks. Ooh, I think Jason Terry was part of it, but they can't quite trade him yet. You got Butler as well. I think he gets moved. He gets moved as well. See if I can get Butler. He goes there. He goes there. What are we? Okay, over the cap. Okay, so I'll go ahead and trade him, and I'll go with. I guess I'll keep moving these guys since they get traded. Peja Stojakovic retired, so they're not going to make that move anyway. I'll just go ahead and get some of these guys to fill up the cap. That the Celtics need to make another move. Oops. Go ahead and trade Butler to the Thunder. This might just be a cap move as well. Let's go ahead and take this guy. They're going to trade for Jason Terry eventually. Let's see here with the Clippers. So the big one is the Chris Paul one. So I can make the trade like in real life. He goes there. Or it could be goes to the Lakers. So I need to figure that one out. We've got this team, the Grizzlies. I think they stay put for now. I think the Hawks stay put for now. I think no moves right now for the Heat. The big debate is where to put Chris Paul. So I might, I'm going to hold off on that. I think there was a big like salary move here with Okafor and Gilbert Arenas, and that would be with the Magic because they're going to move Lewis. He's going to go to the Hornets. He'll go to the Magic. This is good. Ariza goes to the Wizards. I think this trade is good. Let's see here. I already made that trade with the Jazz. I'm not sure if Paul Millsap goes to the Hawks yet. I'm not sure if it's this year or it's the next. I know the Kings always seem to make moves with the Rockets, so they might have to do that. I might get back on that. I think Billups goes to the Clippers. Not 100% sure. I have to check. The Lakers, they might be involved in the Chris Paul trade, so we'll debate that. We've got the Magic, I think, staying put for now. Oh, yeah, because they're going to trade Redick for Tobias Harris. That's right, later on. I think the Mavericks stay. I think he gets traded to, I think, either the Wizards or the Pacers. I know that Tyson Chandler's going to go to the Knicks. I'm going to go ahead and see if the Knicks... I know that Jason Kidd goes there too. Let me see if they've got the cap at the moment to make that trade. I don't know if I moved Billups yet. I might have to move Billups. Let me see here. I think Kamen goes to the Mavericks. I think. I'm not sure if this is 100% accurate because those could have been free agent signings instead. So I'm just trying to do this based off memory. I think that's correct. Oh, they even have enough for that. Well, this might just be a salary dump. Take a look. Yeah, the Knicks have enough money for that. Yeah, this could just be a salary dump. So they're going to trade Tyson Chandler and Jason Kidd. I think they both just went over there. Can't trade Jason Terry yet. I think the Nets stay as they are. They're going to have the toughest cap situation in this. They try to replicate, try to make as accurate as I can. I think Felton goes to the Trailblazers for Andre Miller. I'm not sure where Turioff goes. Maybe the Wizards, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. All right, so we got this trade. That could happen. Okay, so it'd be Kawhi Leonard for George Hill. Or I could just keep him with the Pacers. But, oh, where's George Hill? Is he not in the game? Oh, he's not in the game. You know what? We're going to keep it as is then. We're going to do what if they keep Kawhi Leonard. So that will be a first what if scenario. I'm not sure if the Pistons make a move yet. The Raptors, I don't think they make a move. The Rockets might be involved in the Chris Paul trade. The Spurs, I think they stay as is. The Suns, so this depends on the Chris Paul trade. If the Lakers don't make it, then Steve Nash will get traded to. I think that's what I based. If Steve Nash retired, then I would just send Chris Paul to the Lakers. I think that's what I was going to base off of instead of performance. But I might just look at the standings from last year just to see. Try to make as realistic of a move as I can. I think he goes to the Spurs. I'll just trade for a salary dump. I'm not sure if the Trailblazers make any more moves. I think Camby goes to the Knicks. I'm not 100% sure. And you got the Warriors. They made their big trade. And the Wizards, I think they made their moves. I think JaVale McGee goes to the Nuggets. I think that's where he goes. So I'm going to go ahead and make that move. Probably just for salary. Or maybe they get Turioff. Yeah, that might be a move. I think that's all the teams. Yep. The big one is the Chris Paul trade. I'm going to check at the standings. I just realized that Blake Griffin is not in this game. So I think that changes what the Clippers are doing. And I'm going to go ahead and make that trade with the Lakers. So Chris Paul will go to the Lakers. Paul Gasol was involved. I know there's no Andrew Bynum, but I'm going to go ahead and do this what if. Chris Paul, the Rockets were involved as well. So, yeah, because they get Gasol. Kevin Martin, they just won the championship. That was weird. You know what? They might keep this team together. I don't think they want to make a move then. So, actually, I'm going to make, so that trade doesn't happen. Okay, so Chris Paul's going to go to the Clippers. Since the Rockets were surprised, I don't think they want to change their team. So they're going to keep it as is. And so Chris Paul's going to go there. Eric Bledsoe they get, and I don't know. Did they get Kaman? I can't remember. No, they get Eric Gordon. That's right. So Eric Gordon and both the Erics for Chris Paul. That's going to be the blockbuster. And then, so the Lakers, they're going to go ahead and get Steve Nash. I think they traded like a first-round pick. Oh, maybe 2013. For Nash, I'll go ahead and make it protected in case they make it like top 10 in case they do get in the lottery. For some, I think that's for the Dwight Howard trade, but I can make this a 3-team deal because I think they traded Steve Blake. I remember Kobe being pissed off about that, so that's going to be part of a 3-team deal with the... Oh, actually, I might change this up. Okay, so I might do it with the Thunder because the Thunder have a lot of cap room. I know Derek Fisher goes. I'll trade some of these guys just to cut salary. Do we have enough? I think Vucevic goes to like the Nets. I know Luke Walton goes to the Cavs. Let me see if I can refresh my memory here. Oh, I think that was part of the Jameson trade, so they're going to hang on to him. Okay, so we got Derek Fisher and Steve Blake that are on the move. And then we can trade one of these guys, I think. Oh, I guess not. Maybe 2 of them. They're still over? Oh, wow. Let's see here. Was it Vucevic? Yeah, I think he goes. Wow, the Lakers are in cap trouble. I'm going to go ahead and make this... I think they make a trade with the Thunder anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and trade... I think they got enough just to get rid of... yeah, they got plenty of cap. So I'm going to go ahead and trade both these guys to the Thunder. Ooh, Vucevic. I'll go ahead and trade him to the Thunder so that way I can just remember. That way I don't have to bounce around teams and try to figure out who is where. So, okay, everybody's on the Thunder. All right, so Steve Blake. I know he goes to the Trailblazers. Ooh, I don't think they're going to have the room. Oh, that's right, because he goes there too. I don't know if they're going to have the cap. Oh, okay, they are. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to go ahead and make that trade. He goes on the Nets, I believe. I'm not sure. Who'd the Lakers get? Did they get Farmar back? I don't remember Farmar. Oh, no, he was on the Lakers. Let's go ahead and make this trade. Get rid of that generic. The Thunder got a lot of players. Are they re-signing anyone yet? Is Ibaka in the game? I guess Ibaka's not in it. Okay, I guess they lose Ibaka from the rights. And then I think, try to remember if there's another trade. I'll get back to you if there is. Yeah, I think the Clippers moved Kaman because they're going to re-sign DeAndre Jordan. And that's where I think they get from the Knicks Chauncey Billups. And then we've got the Mavericks in the 3-team deal because they get... I'm going to have to move Haywood just for the heck of it. He goes to the Knicks. He goes to... Yeah, because that can be part of the deal for... that way I can trade for J.R. Smith and not have to worry about him being re-signed. Okay. Yeah, that might work. Unless I can get... actually, I might get... Yeah. Well, that's not going to work. Yeah, they don't have the cap, so I'm going to have to give up probably Brandon Haywood. Yeah, I'm just going to have to make this deal. All right, so they got all those guys. I'm gonna move Isaiah Thomas to the Suns or the Kings. Let me see where. I don't think they have anybody. Let's see here. I think they get Turkoglu. I don't know if they have the cap. I don't think they do. Actually, I think they might be able to trade. Yeah, some of these guys. Right, yeah, so that will work. Let's go back to free agency. I'm gonna see if the Knicks have enough money to make this signing along with Carmelo. It might have to be another team. I don't know if the Nuggets get him. I can't remember. I'll give it a try. I'm just gonna go ahead and sim all of this. I think McGrady goes to the. Oh, not enough room. Yep. I think McGrady goes to the Hawks. Oh, we still got DeAndre Jordan. I don't think they can afford him. Let me see here. Oh, I might not have put him in. Oh, don't have enough room. Is there a team that does? All right, I'll just go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and try to deal with these restricted offers.